In the last part, the Gorlab dream world was all over and done with. Now, we can cross the swamp with no issues. Other than a whole bunch of creatures that we fought with along the way. Once we exited the swamp, we found ourselves in the Great Northern Forest. Quest: find the Hound of Doskar so the Avatar can finally track down Cantra, and hopefully find Batlin as well. Traveling further north, past the destroyed Serpent Highway, as well as the Serpent Gate, was a miner's camp. With 3 inhabitants, a woman named Beryl, Ivor, and what's-his-face, I forgot, and the leader, a leper knight called Dragon. According to Beryl, Dragon is practically invincible and can't be killed. The 2 non-talkative guys follow him out of fear, likely. Dragon himself is also a greedy mongrel, and talking to him was rather unpleasant. According to Beryl, he killed her husband, and she also told the Avatar that out of them, a whole host of people came to settle on this northern part of the island through ship travel. But they got killed by wolves near their settlement site, and apparently Dragon slit the throat of the leader. Basically a tale of greed and gold nuggets to be exact. The settlers found a whole bunch, but instead of a possible city here in the northern forest was the death of the settlers. We could tell when we arrived near the destroyed ship. Nearby a whole lot of wolves, which ended up being the end of them. Unfortunate. Anyways, long story short, Beryl told us to meet with the forest master Morgrim and to find a plant called King's Savior. A plant that, when you coat the tip of an arrow, will put Dragon to sleep so we can find out how he's able to be invincible. Morgrim himself, unsurprisingly, was pretty deep on the western side of the forest, and talking to him was a little annoying, since, being a near hermit like he is, was rather rude. His only companion was a wolf named Windrunner, and he can also talk to plants and animals as well. So, not really a hermit, but he told us he got into a fight with Dragon, and Dragon stole his magical orb, infused with a former dead tree called Ilarion, which is how he was able to get his powers. Ilarion was a big tree back on Pagan. Yes, that's right, Morgrim is a refugee from Pagan, and is also an enemy of the Guardian. Pretty cool hint as to where the Avatar is going in the next game. Up north we found some King's Savior. I took 6 of them, went back to the miners' camp, coated the arrows with King's Savior, and slew Dragon. It was actually pretty easy. Beryl thanked us and told the Avatar that she's going to shack up with Morgrim, and Morgrim teleported in and asked for his Ilarion orb back. I gave it back to him, I have no need for it. He thanked us, and gave us a whistle to call for the Hound of Doskar that we desperately need. Quest complete. Hello guys, welcome back to some more Serpent. So it's currently Tuesday of me recording, so this will be out on Wednesday. I was not able to record on Monday because we had a new AC installed and it took all day. So, one day late. So in today's part, we're going to find Cantra. We got the sword, which I'll put on the ground. Actually, you know what? Let's do this outside the fort. Not the fort, but the mining camp. I'll put this right here, and I will summon the Hound of Doskar. Like that. And there he is. And I think you gotta talk to him. He doesn't talk to you right away. Come here, boy. That's what he looks like. Pretty cool. I like how it's a unique model, and a very nice portrait. So you can choose Trick, Track, or Attack. I'm never going to use Attack. I don't really use the Hound for that. Let's try Trick. Avatar, we gotta find Cantra. What are you doing? Time is of the essence. Well, I mean, it's been a while now, guys. I have a feeling we're too late anyways. Oh, Avatar. And he just barks. And spins around. Talk to him again. Oh, that's Track. The dog points east. Avatar, don't forget the wooden sword. I won't. The dog points east. Let's go east. Oh. Harp. It's funny. So just go east. You don't need to follow the dog. Yeah, I couldn't record until Tuesday. And the weekend wasn't that great for me either. Let's go this way. Now he points east. You probably know where you have to go, right? There's a castle right here. Or at least it might look like a castle to you. It's a castle. We heard about 2 castles here in Serpent Isle from Byron. The White Dragon Castle and The castle belonging to someone named King Shamino. It's the same Shamino. He used to be a king in the Caesarea days. There were many kings in Caesarea until the lands were united. I know this place. I never thought to see this again. Avatar, this castle thou I see before thee was once mine home. This was once my kingdom. And once, so long ago that mine heart alone remembers, within these walls dwelt the fairest lady who ever lived. Oh, my poor Beatrix, left alone so very long ago. But such remorse doth do us no good now. She is long since dust, I fear, and our peril now is real. If thou wishest, I can draw thee a map of mine home, as once I knew it. I like how this is, you can choose yes or no. We're going to choose yes, obviously. I do not know what changes were made after I left Avatar, but perhaps this will help. I seem to recall that there was a secret entrance to the west. But that was a long time ago. I doubt that the two great trees near the Illusionary Mountain entrance are still there. The secret entrance would be most difficult to find, should its landmarks be gone. 'Tis a pity that so much hath changed without my being here. Check out that map. I'm gonna put it, I put it in here. Shamino's Castle, map 1. The only map, I think. Entrance right there. No secret entrance around showing. Guard post, chapel. Chapel? Who are they worshipping? Servants' chambers. Meeting hall. Wizards' chambers. I find some reagents there that we don't need. 8. Barracks. Maybe we'll find magical armor, I hope. The armory. And the storage room. That's it. Pretty cool. You don't need it, but it's nice to have. Beware spirits prowl here. And the gate is closed. We can totally just use telekinesis here. I'm gonna do a little exploring. I'm not going to. We're gonna go through the secret entrance. I like how there's options if you don't have magic, if you don't have telekinesis. They give you an option to just, you know, go through the secret entrance, basically. But if you have telekinesis, you can just bypass all that and hurry on up if you're speedrunning or something. I believe the entrance is right over here, by the way. This is actually a cool area in the game, because we're kind of, like, note, we're away from civilization. There are no towns up here at all. It's going to feel like an adventure. It's actually pretty cool. But I think a few parts later, the game's going to feel a lot different. The best part of this game is the first half or so. And this is what I remember the most. As well as the icy area up north. Now you said 2 trees. Have you noticed something? There's 2 dead trees here. 2 stumps. So that means it's a secret path right here. My great light spell's still working, because I used it back in the mining cave. Skeleton. Oh, a Scorpo. That's you. Oh, wrong button. Nothing there. Nothing there. Who's attacking? A spider? 2 of them. At you. Shamino, stop missing. It's no good. I think I'll go north. Oh, never mind. There's nothing up there. Did that scorpion just pop out of nowhere? It looked like that to me. It's really quick. Another dead end. I'm not doing too well, guys. I feel like a ranger should be in the lead, like Shamino, because they can range better in caves than an avatar. But he can't. Only the avatar can be the leader. Oh, severed head. Rotting. I think I'll go this way. Not north just yet. I think Yellow's gonna run out of crossbow bolts real soon. Oh, there's bears down here. And they're hostile. I'm not gonna loot them because they have nothing. This is probably the right way anyways. I feel like this is my circle. Yeah, the circle's around. This circle's around. Oh well. Let's go this way. Jeez. There must be something down here. A cannibal? Trash everywhere. This might take us back to where we came from, but I'm gonna check anyways. I don't know if there's anything down here. Yeah, I think that circle's around. Never mind. It looks like a dead end over there. So let's not go in that direction. It's been 8 minutes already. If memory serves, these caves aren't too long. That might lead to the castle. Castle Chaminade. Yeah, in Ultima I, there were many kings in Caesarea. Many. Not just Lord British. There was Chaminade and the White Dragon King, I believe. Oh no, it's a spooky, scary ghost that we can't even see. We can, but our cannons can't. Welcome to the castle of King Chaminade, the betrayer. Let me greet thee. That's a little scary. Let's save, because I feel like there's going to be a trap nearby. Let's check all this. Just trash, what the heck? Bandages. I will probably take that. Oh, I got a lot in here, I forgot about that. And that's probably trapped right there. No, it's not. Just torches, though. We are inside. Oh, why is it playing Sea Shanty all of a sudden? That breaks the mood. Very strange. I like to start over here, though. There's a dead guy here. Fresh. No, nothing on his corpse. Oh, no. What the heck? And that ghost that we talked to earlier, or they talked to us, is actually, something can happen here related to her, and I hope I remember to say once we're done with this castle. This guy has a book. I imagine these are Batlin's cronies. If you remember, Cantra was in a castle being chased by Batlin. Diary, anonymous. I was hired by Batlin the first time we met in Fawn. A recently shipwrecked pirate, I had escaped from the storms as well as jail. Since then, I have been in his service with no interruption, nor reason to complain. Week 1. Our first meeting was a strange one. I remember gazing around from the shores of the bay, climbing on top of a hill and seeing no signs of life. No signs of life for miles, and miles around except in a spot in the middle of the bay, where I perceived a shimmering city, Fawn. On my way downhill, I ran into a group of men, in which I recognized an old pirate friend of mine, Pilot. They were looking for manpower, and I was available. Pilot introduced me to Batlin, and I was in. We marched into Fawn, where Batlin had some business to conduct. Weeks later, how we got to this place, I am not certain, for I was blindfolded while we were in the doing of it. All I can say is that my master knows powerful magics, which allow us to step aside from the barriers of this physical world. Thus, I find myself in the frozen north, in the abandoned sanctuary of a long-dead people. Here, we have slain a beast of ice, and captured a daemon's soul. Interesting. A daemon's soul. Soon after the daemon was imprisoned, I beheld with anxious eyes a dreadful vortex. Believe me, I have seen many a storm on various seas and continents, and never ever such a fury. It is as if nature herself is in contortion. On the 3rd day of the following week, at the first streak of dawn, we traveled overland across the snowy waste to the great mountains which my master calls the peaks of Skullcrusher. In the depths beneath the mountains, we sought another of these daemons. This proved to be a difficult task. We had to keep a strict watch to discover him and his hiding place. Finally, we trapped a second prisoner, whose name is Anarchy. We searched all over the Skull Crusher Mountains for this bane. On the last day of the week, then, we traveled by magical means until we found ourselves in the tangled forest of the Northlands. The last Daemon had eluded us in the plains of ice, but in his new form he was not so swift. Now his trail hath led us to this ruined castle. I'll finish this entry later tonight. Unfortunately, that is not to be, because he is now dead. I'll take the book, though. Keep forgetting to praise in the back, and I forgot to get rid of these King Savior plants. I think I can survive... Oh, they're not going to happen again. The fire. Good time to heal, though. Vase money. Feels good. That's satisfying to do, seeing the green pop back up. Though in the base DOS version, we didn't have portraits. So if you want to know if your characters are hurt, you had to go through one by one and like compare strength and hit points to make sure they're actually healed. It's a little annoying. But thankfully, Exo has a lot of quality of life features that I really appreciate. Oh, that's locked. Got the key. No, can we pick it? No, we need a key. Why is it playing sea shanty? That's so weird. Kills my immersion. These are gonna come to life, watch. You know they are. See? Oh, the virtues. At you. These are the same brass armors from Silverseed. Cool meeting hall, though. There we go. Or no? This one? There we go. Absolutely nothing in there. And over here is the wizard's quarters that we saw from the map. Oh, dead guy. With nothing on him. What, did Batlin's cronies just loot them before moving on? We don't have a key there either. We gotta find the key. The heck? That goes back outside. No need to go there yet. We'll leave. Eventually. Memory serves. This castle doesn't last too long. It's not a big castle. Up, zombos. At you. Do battle. Take this. Vultures will pick thy bones. I don't think so. They're all rotten and stuff. There we go. Alright. Are these trapped? No, they're not. Don't need that. We can pick these, I think. Nope. And just in case... They're not trapped. Okay. Empty... Nope. Scale armor. Nice. No need for it, though. Some arrows. I'll go ahead and take that. Don't need the... Oop. That was that. Almost forgot what chest that was. Here we go, Shamino. I'm not going to detect these. I'm going to waste mana doing that. Feels like the mana regeneration is faster in Exalt than it is in the base version, I read. Or slow. Oh, Crested Helm. I don't know how much defense that does. Don't remember at all. It does look pretty cool. Or, you know, not. I think the Great Helm looks better. Doesn't matter anyways. I don't think we need it. The Great Helm's the best. The music playing here is very weird. And I imagine these will open the doors that were locked. Like this one's locked. I imagine it's this one. Watch me press the, or flick the wrong levers here. Let's try this one. Yeah, I did the wrong. I think they all have to be down, right? I don't remember this part. Like I said, my memory past this point, I remember a lot of it, but I remember mostly the first, the towns and stuff, freedom and all that. And even then, not really. Lots of talk with NPCs, but up ahead is going to be not so much talking. Maybe a lot of reading. Especially towards the end of the game. It gets pretty overwhelming, which is something that's giving me a little bit of apprehension. If you played this, you know what I'm talking about. There we go. Now those doors should be unlocked, I hope. Otherwise I have to go back. But I do remember it being rather simple. Yeah. It's an Ankh room. They were worshipping... the 8 virtues? It can't be. Oh. I like the model. Here is where my body did lie until the goblins pillaged the tomb. I died of a broken heart, waiting for thy return. Betrayer. Oh, I got you. Music going back and forth like that's very funny. Beatrix of the Broken Heart. Oh, there's no body in here because of the goblins, she said. Right. Let's, oh. It's probably a good idea to go in the barracks first. Hello again, how you doing? At the background, the purple voidish thing. So thou didst finally think to return, king? It is too late. All are dead. The goblins conquered all. Well, the goblins conquered all. Where are they? Did Batlin kill all of them? Maybe they ran away because of the king of the white dragon, according to stories. I feel like these are traps somehow. No, they're not. I'm wasting mana a little bit, but that's okay. We got some. Oh, look. Blood spawn. We don't need that. Dangerous reagent. Don't need any of the reagents. Ah, red cloak. If you're thinking of using the red cloak to match the avatar's model cloak, just know that I believe this red cloak, which looks like this, is much less on the warmth scale than something like a wolf cloak or a bear cloak. A hidden chest. The key. Take it. A ring, invisibility, don't need that. What are these? We got that. We got light. And we got mass cure. Though I can always double check. Yeah, I got all that. Mass cure was what I wanted to check, I guess. Now, why am I not closing doors behind me? Because, I mean, it's an abandoned castle. So no need. We're assaulting, not, this isn't someone's home. Now, if I could clean everything here up, this would make a really great stronghold. Look, it's a warning star. Or a flail. It should be a flail, right? Called a flail, like flails have that model. I don't know my medieval weapons. I had to say that like 3 times, I messed it up. How come I can't double click on those? That's stupid. Darn it. Oh, that spider came out of nowhere. That's you. Ankh. Absolutely nothing in here. What the heck? We're not ready to go in the central part of the castle just yet. We haven't explored the armory. Also, Shamina has nothing to say in regards to Beatrix. Spider popped in. How you doing? At you. Sea shanty is not fitting music for this. This is funny. I'm not even gonna take that out. That's how it should be. Let's go ahead and detect, just in case. It's better to be safe than sorry. That broke for some reason. What the heck? I have 30 dexterity. Do I need a key? What the heck? I better not do that too much. That is very strange. Am I just really, really unlucky, even with 30 dexterity? Huh. I'm gonna save scum a little bit, because that's just weird. There's nothing in here, what the heck? What the heck is going on? It's so strange. Do I need a key? I already tried the key. Huh. I can't leave treasure chests unopened, you know? Yeah, these don't work. It's not on the key ring. Oh! Ah, I skipped that part. Darn it. I'm not gonna freeze that frame in the editor. I'm just gonna reload and try again. Ah, to think I loved thee once. I wrote thee notes of love, letters of trust, but thou didst remember me no more. When Lord British summoned thee to his aid. Damn British. Yeah, damn him. He's annoying. I hope she didn't drop a key or something, because if she did, I didn't see it. Let's try to bash these open. How about you, chest? It's not working. Ah, there we go. You can bash them open. Look. A throwing magical axe. Let's not leave the ground littered. I'll take this, even though I don't really need it. Bash this open. Maybe it depends on your strength to bash these open. Hope so. I got plate boots. Don't need any of these, I don't think. Oh, I got a scroll. Beloved Chaminot. Right beloved sir, I recommend me to thee, greeting thee well and sending thee my blessings. I have to confess and apologize to thee, for I have looted the king's private arms. I beg of thee not to condemn me too hastily, for I committed that horrible action when the castle was under siege. Danger was everywhere, and so were the goblins. Thou art not here, and I had to take action. We need thee at the castle, prithee. When art thou returning? Never. Evidently. Life without thee is an endless torment. Goblins seem to be a deliverance more than a threat to me. I am right sorry for this, and wish it hath been otherwise. I wait daily for thee to come hither, faithfully, thy Beatrix. There you go, Shaman, almost said Avatar. Yeah, we don't need the plate boots, so let's not leave these littered. I wonder if I actually just skipped these chests a long time ago, every single time. Because I feel like I never saw that letter. I think I thought to myself, well, I think I'll find a key later on. And I just forget, which always happens. These are throwing axes, don't need these, that's just stuff. If there's a key nearby, I don't even know. These are breaking open anyways. Let's move that away from the door. Like I said, I think it depends on your strength to bash these open. What the heck is that? That is a Dragon Slayer sword. What's it look like? It looks cooler when this model. Not so much on that model. I'll take it. If I can fit it somewhere. Actually, how about this bag? Because it's empty. Stick with the sword of defense for now. Yeah, I don't think I ever opened those before. I think every time I play this, I tell myself, okay, I can't open these, so I imagine there's a key somewhere. But then I finish the area and I just don't go back. Because I forget. Now this fire here is actually an illusion. You can walk through it. Just like in the cave in Aramdol's lair back in Silverseed. What's all this armor doing on the ground? We can't go upstairs. It's the kitchen. Or dining hall, rather. A loot. Nice. Ice wine. Don't know how I got here. Sea Shanty is playing once again. There must be food. How you doing? Can we speak? Guy's like, no, I'm gonna attack you instead. Out at you. It was easy. Absolutely nothing around here. Big dining hall, though. Pretty neat. Like, Shaman, you lived here? You were living in luxury. I will steal this. Good luck, it's heavy. I can't even pick it up. Well, I can. 'Tis the Avatar. Yes, it is me. How you doing? Oh. 3 guys. They're not doing much damage, so how about you? 1 wingless gargoyle. Where you going? Back here. Ah, it's Batlin. Attack him. At last, he says. Thou art too late, Avatar. Nothing can stop me now. The girl is dead, the last bane is mine. Soon I shall rival the guardian himself and crush thee like the irritating insect thou art. I shall open the wall of lights and destroy the world, and thou art powerless to follow me. Come, Palos. That's Palos. Destiny awaits beyond the frozen mountains. Now you just disappear. Wonderful. Leave their dead companions behind. Do they have anything? No. This guy has a hammer. What the heck? What kind of weapon? What kind of guy are you to use a hammer as a weapon? Are you in a desperate situation? Also, he killed Cantra. She was like 14. Come on. See how evil he is? We don't need that. Don't need that. I think I have that. Pretty sure. It's always good to double check this right there. Oh no. She's died. Hero, I'm right over here. What are you going up there for? We mourn with thee, hero from another world, for this purposeless death of the girl once known as Cantra. We shall take her lifeless body to Monk Isle, or perhaps we can restore life where death doth now reign. Continue on thy quest. Trouble not thyself for this girl, as we shall do all that is possible for her. Well, that's a relief. I guess they'll resurrect her from the dead and she'll be alright. Now note there's Batlin's medallion here. We need that. And this thing was I think the bane of me. Back when I played this a long time ago. That prevented me from finishing this game. And if you played this game before, you probably know what I'm talking about.
Seek the temple, and within it, the eye of the moon.
Ah, we saw that in the Gorlab dream. He took me by surprise too. A door shield. Don't need any of these. Guani cloak. And some gold. Really need the gold. Did we get any experience though? I do need experience. No, we didn't get any experience. Too bad. Well, our mission here is done. We gotta find Batlin now. We found him, but he left, so. And I guess it's a good time to mention Beatrix. If Shamino is near death here, she saves him, and then they reconcile, I believe. I've never had that happen before, though. In fact, not even sure if that's real. It probably is, but I never been able to. Even with the fires over in the kitchen, I tried to kill Shamino that way, or near kill him, but that never works. So yeah, he's just way too strong right now. Too many hit points, too good armor, too good defense. But we're done here. So did I check this already? Yes, I did. Yeah, pretty easy. That took like 30 minutes. Yeah, I used to try to use the fires up in the kitchen to hurt Shamino, but I've never been able to see if that's true or not. I've never had that happen. I'm sure someone in the comments can be like, oh, it's easy, you gotta just do it like this. But let's just leave. I've never seen that happen before. Like I said, you can totally just use telekinesis here to enter the castle, I think. Let me double check. Maybe to get into the inner grounds. Oh, why is this closed already? Yeah, you can use the winch with telekinesis from outside. Wasn't sure. That closed automatically. Probably Beatrix. Funny. Okay, so what you want to do is, and this is actually optional for now, grab Batlin's medallion. Trying to close the backpack though. Doskar. To him. Track Batlin. The dog points north. Well, there's only one way north. Why are these foxes attacking me? What the heck? What the heck? The imbalance is raining the land badly. But yeah, use the hound on the medallion there. And north is, well, icy north. We gotta go to the icy north. Alright, bye boy. It's too bad I can't use the mining camp, you know, for a base. And speaking of which, eventually I gotta move my stuff away from Moonshade and Lydia's home. I think for now I'm gonna choose the Dark Path. The Serpent Gate teleporter area. I'm gonna do that. It won't be while I'm recording. I'm gonna record separately and just put it in the next video. Not the next video. I know the path of no return. Something is gonna happen in this game later. Oh, there's a bandage there. I'll take it. Yeah, I like to move to a different area. It used to be this area, but I don't want to kill those two guys. They're probably gonna be dead anyways. I think they were just falling dragon out of fear, right? I mean, who wouldn't, I guess? If you don't, he'll kill you. And if you know where I'm going, there's a cave way up over here. I believe you can talk to Morgrim again and Beryl. But no, I don't think they say anything new. They don't give you anything either. I'm just glad that Morgrim teleported in. Instead of making me walk all the way to his home, that would have been a little annoying. 2:48 p.m. Now, the frozen north is very cold, obviously. It's a good thing we have a lot of warm gear. So we are ready to go. More. I think we're close. I think it's this side of the mountain. Or not. Maybe a little bit down. Oh, Tar, hurry up. I'm getting wet. And my gear is rusting. Well, that's too bad. Well, this is farther than I thought. I thought I'd be close. Did I walk past it? I don't think so, because it might be right here. Yes, it is. Good time to save. But yeah, you want to do the Hound of Doskar and the medallion, and there's a reason for that. You won't be able to progress later on in a certain area if you don't do that. And I'll mention what happens. It won't be in this part, though. In fact, now it's very dark, and I gotta cast Great Light. And Boydon's hungry for some reason. What the heck? Let's just feed everybody. Actually, hold on. Shaman had a milk jug. I'll use that. Get rid of that. Feed everyone. Go. We don't need meat, vegetables, or anything anymore. All we need is water. It's kind of funny. And what's down here? That's probably trapped, I bet. Detect it. Yep. Who trapped it? Who knows? Maybe there's a witch here. Another, whoa, what the heck? Another wolf. That's not a wolf cloak. This is the wolf cloak. I'll leave that be. I think I'm just gonna have everyone wear bear cloaks. Excuse my sloppy speech today. I think this is trapped too, so let's just... Oh, no, it's not. Casted that for nothing. Enchant missiles. We already have missiles. Enchant missiles, rather. Let's leave that be. Not sure how long these tunnels are. And of course, no surprise, I don't remember the layout to it. See if I can try to navigate without checking anything. I do remember there's probably some treasure down here. I hope there's no secret walls or something. I always say I don't remember the layout, then when I get to it, it's like, oh, I remember this, so... Goblins here. Goblins can resist the cold pretty good. He's not attacking us, though. What the heck? He's got nothing, of course. Just regular stuff. Do I go north? Do I go this way? Let's go this way. Oh, boy. Ah! What the heck? Thankfully, it didn't hurt too much. Potions. I think I won't pick those up. We got enough magic, I guess. If we need magical points, we can always rest. I don't want to carry too much anymore. Which is why they give you all that, quality of life stuff. Ooh, hello, how you doing? Yeah, I will take all that. Boom. Alright, I don't think I need these two. Let's have Duper wear these. He's already got the magical gauntlets. Voidon can wear... Are these... That's the same amount of stones, in which not many. Alright. Actually, I wonder if there's anything else to this room. Why is it playing the suspicious music? Who knows? Let's just leave. Avoid the fire guys. Thankfully not much damage. That it? I'm not gonna loot them, I don't think. They don't have anything. Our characters are too good. Whoa, more fire. What the heck? Who put this here? It's annoying. What the deuce? Slowing down again. Who's nearby? Oh, nobody now. Never mind. There are some phase spiders here. Whatever they're called. What the heck? Why are you hidden? Reveal yourself. No, for a second I thought that spider was carrying the two-handed sword. I was like, I didn't know that could happen. It can't happen. I don't feel like casting reveal again. I don't want to use up too much magic, I might need to heal. Anything here? No. Let's just leave. Does not seem like it wants to fight us, probably because it's afraid. Come on guys, speed it up. Spider is gone. Oh, there is a monolith here. Aren't monoliths gatherings of goblins? Who knows? So that's where they gathered back in Serpent Isle in the beginning of the game. Where that quest was Simon. I see stairs. I see two stairs. Let's use this one. What's this? It's a... Not a gate. That's probably nothing. I don't think it sends us anywhere. We're somewhere. I hope we can go back. I hope so. Oh, it's a key. And a plaque that says... I see that ghost, by the way. Stand back! Well, too late. Gant the Bard wanders no more. It dropped a scroll. Also has a key. I'll take the key. Hark, adventurer, and read these words well. Many know me as Gant the Bard, singer of songs, and writer of fine poetry for all to enjoy. Though many know of me, most do not know of my life, or at least of how I came to this end. Read and read well, dear adventurer. If thou hast any justice in thine heart, or any pity in thy soul, then thou wilt seek vengeance for mine untimely death, If thou, hardy adventurer, hast any sense of duty to avenge evils, then thou must seek out the craven and cowardly Captain Stokes, or the rusty old bucket, the Mustang, and exact just payment. For alas, since I am not of this world, I cannot. One day as I was at the inn of the Sleeping Bull, or of Sleeping Bull, plucking my lute, not bothering anyone, but practicing my trade, in walked in the swine, Captain Stokes, billowing foul fog upon us with his ill-smelling... I don't think I can say that on YouTube. I actually said that out loud, but you won't hear it in the editor, unless I forget, in which case the video might be taken away. Seeing that no one in the fair establishment could stomach the pungent smell of his tobacco-like rot, I dared to ask him to put it out for the sake of all our healths. He stared at me, then turned a blind eye. I went back to strumming my lute, till again the smell began to bring tears to mine eyes. Again I asked him, begged him to stop, but again he turned away. Finally, as gentle ladies began to leave for air, and good children began to cough and cry from the captain's reeking root, I tried once more. This time, though, he answered with the blade of his dagger. He thrust well through my lute and into my entrails, stuffing it deep into my belly. He grinned and twisted the blade, not once nor twice, but thrice. Being but a humble bard and quite mortal, I had little choice but to expire. I fell in a pool of mine own blood, mine hand strumming my last chord as I fell. I ask thee, I beg of thee to give me peace, and exact vengeance for my death. Before thee is the key to his rotten hovel, which thou mayest find to the west of Fawn, above the forest of Knight's Test. Many ill-begotten instruments doth he hide in his house of ill wares. Beware them. Please, noble adventurer, exact justice for my death, and exact the toll from that evil Captain Stokes. Do this, and let my spirit rest peacefully. Gant. Take that scroll. Now, Stokes, we ran across his house a while ago, back when we were exploring that forest right here. Now we have the key, we can go there anytime we want to. Interesting how Gant is right here, not anywhere else. He's also still wandering about. And I also know what the F word means originally, before it changed. So you don't need to remind me. But again, it is one of those words I think YouTube is not going to like very much, so... yeah. I have no problem saying that word, it's just... well, I don't want to get in trouble. Which is lame. Nothing else around here. We can't go this way. So I will go up. It's going to be 45 minutes on my end. That brings us back here. I know Shamino's hurt, but I don't care. But it is a good time to use some of those bandages, at least. So I'll do that. Get rid of some space in YOLO's inventory. We'll do everyone. YOLO. Voidon. Duper. I think this stores MP. Stores a little bit, not a whole lot. I guess I'll just use all of it. Actually, no, let's just wait. Maybe there's going to be an emergency and I'll need to restore MP really, really quickly in the midst of battle or something. Also, Gant, I believe, wrote some books in this game that we read. I think the fairy book. Goblins. Oh, a zombie. I think I remember this area too. That's not dead, I don't think. I mean, it's already dead, but you know what I mean. I keep doing that. Natural. Stairs. Let's go down. Deeper into the bowels of the earth. Oh. It's a magical stair. Doesn't take us anywhere. Yep, that's gonna be that. What the heck? Okay. Do these stairs lead anywhere? Or is it just like a dead end? It's probably just a dead end, right? I think there's more secrets in this cave, in these tunnels that I'd like to check out. I think there's more... like treasure. I'm hoping for magical armor. Now, there is some back in Moonshade that I'll get to way later on. I don't think I even... someone mentioned that, and I can't even... I don't think I ever knew that. Because in these kind of games, I don't really steal anymore. I like to just play a good guy who doesn't steal. Just for a little bit, not for moral reasons, just I like to play the character like that. Unless I'm playing like a thief character, then I'll just take everything. If I'm playing a thief in Baldur's Gate, you can be sure I'm going to steal everything. And even then, I'm still going to steal everything with a thief NPC anyways. How come this... you guys needed to target these dudes? They fall down, you don't finish them off. Oh, Caltrop's wonderful. Don't walk on that, Voidon. Let's put it up here. You can stack these, I think. So you don't accidentally step on them. Come on, up there we go. On. Slowing down, wonderful. There's a leech here. That's you. Okay, there. Where am I? Oh, circled around, what the heck? There was nothing there. That's you. Filthy goblin. Why can't you be nice goblins like back in Ultima Underworld 2? Where does this take me? Oh, note the icon here. That means we are cold. You take off your cloak. It's a bit chilly. That's a little warning that you should warm up. Otherwise you'll take damage and die. And I thought that was like the coolest thing in this game when I played it for the first time as a kid. I think we're getting close to the exit. I don't think I explored all these mines. That's okay, because I'll come back in the future if there's something very important here. I think there's one section we missed. Help me. What's wrong with you? Oh, you don't look so good. Oh, the pain. The end is near. Who art thou? My name's Fitch. Me and me mates were trappers for Hazard. Oh, well, good riddance. I don't care if you die. What happened? Several days ago, we were camped in a nearby cave when we were attacked by a terrible sorceress. Sorceress, really? Evil she was, striking men dead before we knew what was upon us. We slew her, though she took many men with her even as she fell. Only I survived, but I fear not for long. Oh, rest easy. I'm glad thou didst find me. I'd have hated to have died here alone. Out here alone. Ouch. Now what do you have? He's got some warm gear, if you missed some a while back. And I forgot, yeah, you gotta put your darn... Let's go back out here first. Now, they're getting cold, which means... a cloak is not enough. I almost forgot. Gotta wear your... warm gear. That hat looks funny. Which was the coolest thing back in the day when I played this. Like, oh, you gotta wear cloaks, warm boots, and a fur hat? Oh, it's just like real life. That's really neat. Never encountered anything like that when I was a kid. Where are these, Boydon? My toes! Your toes are gonna be fine because I put fur boots on your feet. Oops, I put that in there by accident. I think that's it. Wrong button. Everyone is all nice and toasty. Yeah, it's like, oh, you gotta wear warm gear out here. Oh, it's just like real life. Though I don't know why the avatar has that icon right here. Because I think what happens is that once you wear warm gear, cloaks and stuff, it's like a meter. So now the meter's going down, or up rather, until they're satisfied and they won't talk anymore. At least I hope they won't talk anymore, because that's going to be really annoying. Oh, a cave. What's in here? It's a polar bear. Oh, that's you. More polar bears. There we go. There's nothing in here. What the heck? Oh, well, let's leave. At least we got some experience. This Boydon's not close at all. I think 6,400 points experience to get to level 8 for him. But I think at this point we can totally ignore training. We don't really need to train anymore. Another cave. There's a trapper here. Some ghosts. Spooky, scary ghosts. Hatch you. Oh, is this ghost friendly? Okay, I'm not gonna talk to him. More warm gear if you need it. That's a bear cloak, I believe. Yes, it is. What's that there? A pelt? We don't need the pelt. I do need those lockpicks. Go. That's probably trapped. That chest. Yes, it is. And more cloaks. Got another wolf cloak. So you can totally give your characters wolf cloaks if you want to. I'm not going to. They can just wear bear cloaks. Yeah. Because I'm worried that if I wear all of them, that it's going to be all mismatched across companions. I like to have a uniform, just because. Now, when they say frozen north, they mean frozen north. Holy smokes. There's like no snow up here at all. Just ice. Ice, 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 and mountains. Very unique area, though. Like, Britannia didn't have in the Black Gate frozen climates. It was all just the same season all across the world. That game was much smaller than the previous Ultima games, but there was a lot to do in that game, so I never really was bothered by it. Realism, to an extent, is nice, but I want a game to play. You know, I don't want to be exploring a vast desert with nothing in it, even though that's real life. Like in Gothic 3, you know? Like, I want stuff to do. That's why Gothic 1 and 2 I like the most, because big worlds, but there's always something to find wherever. Like, the sense of discovery was amazing. At least for your first playthrough. Yeah, we need those. These little worm hearts. Not anytime soon, but it'll save us a trip. That is 7. I think. Here we go. That is 8. Alright. 54 minutes. Let's see what's in this cave. We're currently right here. And also, you remember what Scott said, the cartographer, that this map isn't really complete? You're going to see soon. Because up here, our location is going to look weird. Like, it's going to look like we're going to be in a mountain. Because he's not quite sure the layout, because he can't explore this region. Another cool bit of immersive detail. Oh, this area. We don't need to be in this area right now. Let's just go ahead and leave. More of these ice worms, whatever they're called. Don't know why the avatar has that icon. Is that a bug? This game is still buggy. This is another cool region in the game. I think we need to go up north. Like I said, interesting, really cool layout to it. The detail. Icy North. And it feels like an adventure right now, because we're nowhere near civilization. We're far away. We traveled through the swamps, explored the forest, did a quest with Beryl here and the forest master, assaulted Shamanow's former castle to find Batlin, and now we're hot on the heels of Batlin, pretty much. Also, that spirit he was talking about, the Banes, in that book, Cantra was possessed by such a Bane. A so-called Daemon Soul. We'll find out the origin of these Banes real soon. But I don't think it's going to be in the next part. And this part may be... maybe a little longer than usual, because I want to stop. I might stop soon, actually, because up here is something very important. So these... Oops, let's go back outside. So this is where we needed to be to go after Batlin, but up here is something. It's tribal music. There's a bag on the ground. We don't need that. Those are eggs in the bag. That's someone. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you yet. I was going to stop it right here. Oh well, I'll talk to him. It's a Guani. Now, the Guani are... They are what Hazard is hunting, but they're intelligent. They speak. And there's something in regards to that according to Gweno. The other one Gweno spoke. I'm not done talking yet though. But yeah, these you don't want to wear Guani cloaks around these guys. They don't like that, I believe. Though my memory is vague that I think when I wore the Guani cloak, they still talked to me, so it could have been a bug, but to be safe, don't wear Guani cloaks in front of these guys. Guani cloaks are like luxury down south in Serpent Isle, and they warm you up pretty good. I think it's got the best warmth, or it might be equal to our wolf cloak and our bear cloaks. You can tell the creature obviously has great trouble with your language. What's your name? Blundieyes my name is. Gwani. Our village near, but thou seek Gweno. He pauses thoughtfully before speaking to you again. Gwani Death Temple on Island North, west of Ice Dragon Caves. Yellow glances over to you with a glint of sadness in his eyes. Bye. Farewell, little fellow. Farewell. So Gweno was here. And she taught these people how to speak. You know, I think I might keep playing just a little bit longer. I don't think the conversation in here is too long. At least I hope not. I don't want to be talking to people here for like 30 minutes and this being a long part. We already entered this cave. There's 2 entrances to it. Let's go this way. There are more Gwani to talk to. Such as in this cave. Oh, this track here is completely different. Unique to Serpentile. Some tracks are, I think like 5 tracks or something. Let's talk to these 2. There's one foretold by Gweno. What's your name? Mia Uri, Hunting Master. Ame Yaneni, Chieftain of our people. I am father of Niobe and Kapi Undi. Those are hard to pronounce a little bit. And what of Miari? I'm gonna ask about their other people. It is ancient proud Gwani name. It means blizzard in our tongue. Is that like a reference to the company Blizzard back in the day? I believe they were making games back when Ultima came out, right? He, my son, Kapundi, brave and strong hunter. One day he'd take my place as hunting master of Gwani people. Even now he searched for cure for Niobe sickness. Yanani? She meta of Mia Uri all of life. She not only leader of Gwani people, but keeper of stories and history of our people. Niobe. Niobe, my only daughter. She very sick. Strange sickness put her to sleep. Now she not wake. If she not cured soon, sleeping sickness kill her. When did this happen? It not long ago when Niobe was well. Then one morning she not wake. That is all I know. What's the strange sickness? Not even our healer Bayanda know what sickness is. Where it come from, how it cured. I worry it be with rest of Gwani people. Maybe nothing to be done. Maybe Gwani die. Gwani die? Maybe time here to face death of our people. All in universe balance unless man or Gwani intervene. Our people seen great strife, great challenges, fierce dragons, goblins hunting humans. We survive all of these things. Still part of great balance of things. Maybe we not meant to survive this when Gwani no longer part of balance of universe. Time for us to leave world. This way of things. Nothing to be done. Not all things in world meant to have answers. Gwani tried to live in balance with world, not force us on nature. Maybe our time is over. I'll ask about the cure in a minute. Gweno. Gweno, great friend to our people. It thanks to her that many of our people speak thy tongue. She even told us all about thou. She said thou would come. Her death tragedy. How did Gweno die? Gweno killed by the trapper's men. Hazard. Strikes again. We heard of him again. And I just noticed Yellow's carrying his magical axe. The trapper cunning human who hunt us to near extinction. He hunt us for our skins. He lives somewhere north. We do not know where. Okay, what about Gweno's body? Gweno's body now at Gwani Death Temple. It place sacred to us, where spirits of dead rest peacefully. Only leaders of tribe, Yanani and Bayanda, go there. But Bayanda's mate Bwundai may know where it is. So, you remember what that dying trapper said about a sorceress? They got into a fight with a sorceress? That was Gweno. Doesn't sound like Gweno, but there's a reason why they're being attacked by Gweno. I can't remember for it to reveal later on. I hope I remember to say, once we come across it. Cure, speak with Yanani or Bayanda. They know what to do. Bye. Goodbye. Go in peace, my friend. Yeah, I guess I'll play a little longer. It's a little bit over an hour. I think this is going to be like no skips, really, in this part. Let's talk to this person. I like the pouch around their neck. I'm saying there because I'm having a hard time knowing who's male and who's female. I guess this one's female. That must be one Gweno spoke of. What's your name? I'm Yanani, mate of Miauri, mother of Niobe and Kapyundi, leader of Gwani people and teller of Gwani history. Gweno. Gweno was a good friend to us. She spent weeks teaching me human language. Over time I slowly teaching others. Many days we have mourned death of good woman Gweno. She horribly killed by men of one we call the Trapper. She spoke of thee often. Spoke of me. She spoke of one called the Avatar. She said one called the Avatar would come and return her to her mate. She also said Avatar would save Gwani from extinction. History. Also, on my end, no music is playing because Serpentile is doing that for me. So it's going to be put in the editor because I think music is nice to listen to while I read this out. Many years ago, the Gwani ruled these icy lands with the great horn of the Gwani. It was a powerful tool of balance that could make the ice dance. But we lost the great horn of the Gwani when it was stolen from us by a stranger who came in the night. He took the horn to the place men call Skull Crusher. We have since found that we Gwani do not need it to live in balance with the universe. May it go to whoever who has the good fortune of finding it. Hopefully we will find it. Mia Uri. Long have Gwani been led by my wisdom and hunting skills of mate Mia Uri. Together we are heart and soul of Gwani people. Kapyundi. He is proud and skilled hunter. And Niobe. My daughter has severe fever. She dying, and only thou canst save her. How do I do that? Talk to Bayanda, healer of our people. She will know what to do. And lastly, bye. If you double click on Niobe, Dupre or anyone else would say she cannot wake Avatar, she is very sick. Well, let's leave then. I would hate to live here up north all the time, every day. That's some serious survival skills in real life. Now, Bayanda, I believe, is not in this cave, because this cave I think is empty. No. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Let's go this way. Anybody home? Ah, there's two people here. How you guys doing? Anything in this bag? Just reagents. I don't know what you need reagents for. Maybe you do some alchemy. Let's wake him up. Hello. That looked like Avatar. The Gwani, almost said Gweno, creature, says with broken speech. What's your name? Muerno. Means rain clouds. Oddly enough, I don't really remember this guy. Gwani. Our village near. Speak to Yanani. Already did. Thankfully that was a short conversation. Ataladak. Which I guess means go away, I'm gonna go to sleep. How about you? Are you Bayanda? We knew thou would come. Thou art Avatar. What's your name? I am Bayanda, mate of Muerno and healer for Gwani people. What can you tell me about Muerno? He great hunter. Muerno and Bayanda joined by Yanani many years ago. I talked to Yanani. She our chieftain. Gwani people always led by females. Yanani a good friend of Gweno. Gweno. Gweno dead. She good woman. Very generous. She once made gift a bucket to Bayanda. Bayanda placed body at sacred Gwani death temple. Where is this temple? It not thing for thou to know. Gweno must rest now, her soul rest. Leave her. I know it painful, but thou must do this. Even if thou found her, thou could not unseal her body without sacred horn of Gwani. Long ago, it taken by fiend who steals our dead from us. That's too bad. Maybe one day we'll find the horn. Wari, master hunter of Gwani. He know where game are and how to find, but Muerno best at catching game. I very proud of him. Healer. I treat all wounds and illness of Gwani people. Bayanda not use ways of human healers. Gwani live simple and balanced with nature, not force on nature. Gwani healers learn secrets of herbs and animals. If thou need healer, I will help thou. I don't need a healer right now, though. Everyone's all full up. Magic corrupts balance in nature. Guani healers learn things like prepare dried fish and use ice dragon blood. I'll ask about that in a minute. Balance of nature. To Guani, best way to live, only way, to live in harmony with nature. And so we not do anything that force nature. Dried fish? Dried fish, very good food. It keeps thou from hunger longer than any other food. Or just than other food. Wouldst thou like some? Or just would? Sure. Here, have some. It good. What about ice dragon blood? Special things about blood of ice dragon that can cure almost any sickness. But ice dragons very rare creatures. Guani honor all life. Try everything before we hunt them. One did live north of our village. We drove different one east many years ago. Ice dragon blood may be only thing powerful enough to cure Niobe. But it's so rare that it's very hard to find. 5 of our hunters looking for it. Gwenno said thou help people in need. Thou must find some ice dragon blood for Niobe. It is last hope, the last hope. Here, take bucket of mine. If thou find a slay ice dragon, please bring bucket of blood. Take to Yanani, she know what to do with it. Good luck. Niobe's life depend on it. What about that East Dragon, though? Years ago, Guani attacked by dragon. Miauri and Muerno led hunters to fight it. Guani drove it east beyond the mountains. It is very old, or just it very old dragon and still unmated. Very rare. And what of the North Dragon? I don't know exactly where. We heard nothing for many years. Niobe? Niobe ill from strange sickness. Bayanda never seen before. Nothing Bayanda tried to help her. Excuse me. Nothing Bayanda tried to help her. It's hard to read this out because they're not fluent in our speech. Britannian speech. Serpent Isle speech. They're the same thing. Ice dragon blood, only thing that could save her. Goodbye. Very good, they say. I think there's one more Guani we can talk to. And I forget their name. All those names kind of blend in a little bit for me, I think. It's a big cave, too. Yeah, I think they're over here. Not sure. Or not. I think there was like one more Guani to talk to. I can't remember. Put that here, I guess. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in the avatar's inventory. Oh, just give me one fish. It's not a lot. I'll just eat it now. No one else is carrying fish, right? Oh, and Yolo's not carrying a shield right now. It's too bad. In fact, I think it's very crunchy. Oh, he's talking about the fish. Strange taste. Shamino, give Yolo shield. Is anyone else carrying like a magical shield? I guess not. Very filling. Let's find that Guani. I think we talked to all the Guani, didn't we? Memory's not serving me too well. That didn't take too long either, thankfully. Let's go a little bit north. This is probably going to end up there anyways. We will see. I don't think there's a storm up here either. Not here in the frozen north. I could be wrong. That would suck. A storm in the icy area. Don't think that can happen. Penguins. Unique to Serpent Isle. They're being attacked by one, so have at you. Epic music against penguins. I don't know why they're attacking us. Probably due to the imbalance of the world. A wolf. Looks like the same model as Windrunner. Yeah, let's explore a little bit, actually, you know. I think there's like one more Guani nearby that we haven't talked to yet. I think he's up here, he or she. Yeah, I think I do remember. I think there's a Guani up here. Not like here. I think just north a little bit. Don't want to fight those penguins. Go away. There we go. I was correct. Beware claws of ice dragon. What's your name? M. Gilwoyai. Means of the wind. Ice dragon. We tried to kill ice dragon to bring its blood and cure Niobe. We failed. It hit with claws I smashed into cave wall. I need Bayanda to heal. Claws. Vicious beast. This ice dragon is mother protecting its babies. Cave. To find ice dragon lair, walk north. Take ice raft across channel. Beware front opening. Okay, bye. Kill ice dragon, he says. Now, we gotta find an ice raft. Oh, another one. Our hunt bad. You look very young. Name, excuse me, Num. Messing up today. Me Cap Yundi, mean little glacier. Me son of Yanani and Mia Uri. Hunt. We try to kill ice dragon, use blood to save Niobe, but lair of ice dragon is certain death. Kind of certain death. 3 of us died in ice dragon lair. We 2 injured. Must return to village in shame. 3 died. We fought by 3 Guani hunters who died in ice dragon lair. Dragon eat them. Now we never able to take their bodies to Guani Death Temple. Tell me about that. No, we're a temple. Guani Place of Death to west of Ice Dragon's lair. Temple is there somewhere. Ice Dragon lair. Front entrance is too much danger. Must be other entrance. Bye. So don't go in the front entrance once we find it, which will be in the next part. Here's the raft. Gotta find the ice dragon, kill it, bring its blood back to Niobe so she can rise from her slumber.